Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Leo season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Leos. I hope you guys are enjoying your season, your solar return here, okay? Thank you guys so much for all of your support, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Thank you so much for all of your generous donations. I really do appreciate your soul family, okay? So let's see what the hell is going on here. A fight has broken out. There is a group of people that are having a crisis here, okay? They're having a tower moment here. There's something about investments here. A group of people and their investments. Something is blowing up in their face here, okay? Somebody's trying to figure out like where the money went is what I'm getting. I'm getting like a group of people put in on something and they're in the Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, okay? They're trying to figure out what happened, okay? Why did they not make good on their return, okay? Yeah. This could be somebody within your family or community here, okay? Let's see what this is about. A mother figure could be involved. A Taurus could be significant here, all right? There's definitely some fighting that's going on, okay? Damn. Okay. So some of you guys could be dealing with, I almost want to say the Sagittarius here. Okay, a Sagittarius here, okay? This person is obsessed, or they were obsessed with a new beginning here. This could be a new beginning that you had, or they were obsessed with getting a new beginning here, okay? Yeah, this is the energy of like a house falling on a witch. This could even be a warlock energy here. Something is out of this person's control, out of their grasp. A King of Wands here, okay? Yeah, they were obsessed with getting something, a new lease on life, honey, and I feel like they're not getting it here. Somebody could have been obsessed with getting a new chance with you, okay? Like as far as a relationship goes. I just feel like they've been had, like they've been trumped here, okay? Wow. Let's see. So King of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune is coming out first and foremost. Yeah, this person is they're in a page energy here, okay? Like they only have the page to contribute to a new beginning here. They feel like a fool is what I'm getting, okay? Jeez. Yeah, something is coming full circle. Look at this, Eight of Cups with the Ace of Swords here. So there's a truth here. There's some type of clarity that has been received here about a past timeline here, okay? This could be about why you walked away, okay? But I'm also getting with the Ace of Swords, somebody is shying away from a situation here, okay? Like somebody is having to withdraw, retreat here because of a truth. The truth coming out about them, about a situation here, okay? All right. Let's get a couple more out here and let's see what this truth is about here. I feel like with the Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune is undeniable here. Whatever clarity has been received here, okay? It's like the truth was always there. It was always staring somebody right in their face here, okay? Whether it's this King of Wands or somebody who is like outside of this situation here, okay? Ciao. You have the Emperor, you have the Death card at the top of the deck here, okay? Something is indeed over, honey. Like, it's dead. Again, like, I'm getting this energy of somebody was waiting on a huge return here. It's not happening here, okay? Somebody could be after this person. This could even be an entity attachment when it comes to the Emperor energy here. I feel like somebody wanted to be the boss. They wanted to look like the boss. They wanted other people to see them as a boss here. This could definitely be about control. I feel like somebody's reign is over here with the Death card and the Emperor energy here, okay? Like there's an ending. The ending is nigh. Child, please. So there's some type of backfire that's going on here, okay? Yeah, I feel like this person is walking away, okay? Wow. All right, let's get some specifics and see what this is about, y'all, okay? So you got a King of Wands out here. So this King of Wands was a part of a collaboration. A Scorpio could be relevant as well, okay? What is this? What's this das? There's a lot of arguments, disagreements, okay? A lot of friction going on in the background here, okay? Because again, there could be several people who were expecting some type of return, okay? Like somebody was expecting to get paid. Like, let's just keep it real. But they're in the Two of Pentacles energy, you know, trying to make ends meet, like trying to make sense of a situation here, okay? Yeah, wisdom has come up sideways here, okay? It's your time. It's your time to shine and be all the Creator has created you to be. Seize the day. So somebody lacked wisdom here, okay? Again, they wanted to shine. They thought like whatever they collaborated, whatever the situation that involves this collaboration here, they thought that it would be their big break here, okay? But somebody lacked wisdom, or whatever wisdom that they had, it fell flat here, okay? It could be some individuals here that a sacrifice could have been involved here, but I feel like it got rejected here, okay? Yeah, somebody didn't have all the knowledge and or experience that they needed to pop out, okay? Yeah. Or to secure a spot or a position. Child. Damn. An 8-ball could be relevant here, okay? I'm getting a heavy energy of protection for you guys today, okay? I don't know if somebody was trying to affect your space here. You know, something about somebody not wanting you to be relaxed here, okay? Child. Yeah, self-centered fell to the floor, and I feel like so has somebody's jaw, maybe even their mask here, okay? Wow. Okay, conquered in the reverse. Yeah, It fell on the Ace of Swords, and then take out the trash. Something is over. So this is a plan. This is some type of plan that was put in place on a past timeline here. Somebody could have been very self-centered. I'm also getting self-assured, maybe overly confident here. Somebody felt like they knew what they were doing here, but yeah, no, okay? Again, somebody failed to lead. That's why we got the Death card and the Emperor energy. Somebody's reign is over here, okay? Yeah. Take out the trash. Like somebody could be, this whole plan is being thrown away. Basically, that's what I'm getting. Conqueror in the reverse. Somebody did not get a win, okay? And they took an L. Look, it says news flash. The world doesn't revolve around you, and you are not the center of anyone's universe. The sooner you get a grasp on this, the better off you'll be. Somebody really thought that they were about to pop out, honey. Okay? Yeah, whatever plan they put in place with others. You know, I feel like this is an energy where everybody was supposed to get paid. You know, there was some benefit to everybody who was involved, but this person was really supposed to come out on top. Okay? This is someone who hasn't put in any work whatsoever. You got Conqueror in the reverse. It's not your time. Not at all. Child, I feel like this person is still at square one. Damn. It's like chutes and ladders. This person has to go back to the drawing board here. It's something about their ways. Maybe their characteristics here with this self-centered falling to the floor. Somebody is still like full of ego, okay? They haven't learned like the basics, the facts of life here, okay? And they think they're so much smarter than they are, okay? Yeah, like somebody feels like they're savvy, they're clever, they're cunning here. Yeah, but it didn't work. It didn't work this time. The thoughts fell to the floor. Okay? Their tactics, I feel like somebody for a certain period of time when it comes to this person's life, their path, their journey, their cunning tactics was working. They were fooling people, okay? And they could have been moving up the ranks. This can go on. They could have been moving up the ranks for quite some time, but it was all a show. It was all a song. It was all a dance and an act here. Somebody has hit like a brick wall with that, okay? Because with Conqueror in the reverse, somebody hasn't paid the cost to be the boss here, okay? Like, again, there's a lot of steps that this person did not take. I could be dealing with an Aries. That's, again, it keeps bringing me back to the death card with the Emperor energy. Somebody was playing a boss on daytime TV. Like, this ain't it. So what were they trying to do this time around? Because I feel like this is what fell flat. Excuse me. Let's see. I'm here, secure a spot they were trying to secure, okay? Somebody thought that they were going to have a rebirth. Again, with that devil and that fool energy that I saw in the tarot, like they were obsessed. They were focused on this here, okay? Another chance for them to reign supreme. Yeah, nah. This person was obsessed, whoever this is, they're obsessed with puppeteering other people. Like they collaborate with other people and they have a knack for making them feel like they're getting the best deal. Okay. But whatever they're doing, yeah, they may get something on the end, on the back end, but it's nothing compared to what they deserve. And it's definitely nothing compared to what this person would have gotten. Okay. Somebody is like obsessed with cheating the system here. Okay. Somebody fell flat. That's what Spirit is saying with this wisdom coming up sideways here. Like this person fell flat on their back here. Okay. Something fell down, honey. Yeah. And there's some abandonment going on here. Okay. Look, it says efforts seem invisible, feels undervalued, experiences genuine hurt, and feels deeply betrayed here. Yeah, I feel like these could be people that were working up under them, working for them here, okay? And that's what I got because I pulled the Six of Pentacles when I was shuffling, the Six of Pentacles, and then the Two of Pentacles popped out, and then the Page of Pentacles, and it's an energy of like people looking at someone and saying, okay, well, what happened? You said this was going to come in. You said this was going to happen. You said I was going to have this, okay? Efforts seem invisible. Whoever collaborated on this, whatever they had going on here, we're going to find out. They didn't get anything out of it. Only thing that came out on the other side is the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is not enough to go around. Okay, so people could be abandoning ship here. What were they trying to do? What was this about? Okay. See what cards here can pull that energy here. Comparison here, child. Focus on your own path and stop seeking validation from external sources. Comparison with others distracts you from your own path, and inequality in resources creates tension here. Okay? Yeah. That's the Five of Wands energy here. People are pissed. People that worked with this person, worked up under them, okay? They're pissed, okay? Take out the trash. I'm getting something. There's a few messages here, okay? I'm hearing this person, they lead people astray. But there's something about their mindset, okay? I don't know if this person, it's a lot of sheep herd mentality surrounding them here, okay? I feel like they use other people's success as a focus point here, okay? But it has a lot to do with comparison as opposed to admiration here or an example here, okay? Like there's something about throwing somebody's teachings and leadership away, okay? Because it hasn't gotten them anywhere, Somebody could be finding out that This person doesn't have the qualities to actually be a leader here because they're always comparing themselves to somebody else. Okay. Yeah, like there's some competition. There's some competition here, you know. Focus on your own path and stop seeking validation from external sources here. Somebody's not a boss. It's not within them. Okay. They're always in some competition instead of looking in the mirror and being like, that's the only competition that they need to be concerned with. Okay. A true boss knows that. Okay. So maybe this is what people are seeing about them. Comparison with others distracts you from your own path, inequality in resources. And, you know, that's also other people that feels like they're not getting their fair share in a deal. Okay. You know, it's like a corrupt preacher or a pastor. They're the only abundant one in the church. Everybody else is struggling to keep the lights on. Okay. Like that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Guidance from above. So I don't know. This could be this person or people who are following them here. Guidance from above could be a warning here. Okay. This warning could have taken place in the past, or this could be current energy. Okay. Like heads up, pay attention. This is like you're going the wrong way. Okay. Maybe this person tries to come off as an elder, like what do you call it? A guide, okay? Like a valuable resource to other people here. But no, this was a warning that this person was leading them into a trapped situation here, okay? I'm hearing trap door, trap exit. Speculation here. Yeah, blowing smoke up people's ass. Okay. This is promising people that they're going to put them on. I'm hearing they're going to get rich. Speculation here. Somebody is not a leader. That's why the death card is here. I'm telling you. I feel like this person is being devoured. Yeah, look. Rejection. No. Okay. And then ultimatum is in the reverse here. Okay. I feel like somebody, people who follow this person, they're rejecting their teachings, their knowledge, their leadership here, okay? Yeah. And ultimatum is like, I'm not going to have my back up against the wall for you, okay? Let's see what else is going on because I want to see what they were into. Activates during emergencies and signals intimate action here. Yeah, this was the warning, okay? Triggers, alerts, and prompts quick decision making here. Somebody's telling this person no, okay? Yeah, they're rejecting something. Okay, I don't know. I feel like this person propositioned somebody. Either, you know, you can get with this or you can get with that. And somebody is saying neither with this no and ultimatum in the reverse here, okay? Yeah, somebody is no longer listening to this person. Wow. What is this person responsible for? Like, what is this about? Let's see, y'all. So again, the theme is like somebody's reign is over. That's what I'm getting, okay? That Six of Pentacles energy. This person could have been taking up collection. Like it's giving collection, plate energy, donations. Like, It's like I keep picking up on like a pool, okay? Like, you know, when people have those lotto pools, maybe at a church or at a, in the workplace here, okay? And, you know, when the winnings come through, we all win here. But this was a lose-lose situation from the get-go here, okay? Yeah. And they've been giving people excuses as to why something hasn't came into fruition here, okay? What was this about? What is this person doing? What are they into? Let's see. Okay, damn promiscuous here. Somebody's saying that they're not going to sleep with this person here, okay? So again, somebody could definitely be a warlock because you got promiscuous. It came out on the table, and then you got visualized success. Somebody is saying no to sex magic here, okay? Somebody's saying no to sex because this person was using them to manifest. Okay? Yeah. Someone could have got a visit from an elder, from a pastor or a loved one, ancestor in their dreams. So that's one thing they're saying no to. So like this could be a masculine that had a huge following amongst women. Okay? Mostly like single women or single mothers here. Okay, that's one message that I'm getting. Yeah, Child. And if this is a feminine energy here, okay, people are declining their offer here, okay? If somebody likes to sleep around with money, somebody likes to sleep with people and people of power, okay? Wow. Somebody is choosing to heal, okay? You could have healed a money blockage, or that's what somebody wants to do. Yeah, somebody was using somebody's healing doll. They were using people's manifestation power. That's what I'm getting. Sacral energy. Yeah, confirmation. So this person could have sucked people dry. That's why the death card is here to the Emperor energy here. Okay? They were using people to manifest. Okay? Their sacral energy, solar plexus. I'm getting lower chakras, root chakra. Okay? They were also using people, their energy to heal themselves, whatever they got going on, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And they were also using people's energy here to stay grounded here, okay? Like this person could be a sociopath. Arrogance. They're very arrogant here, okay? This warlock, child, that's what's going on here, collective. That's what's going on. They're very arrogant. Wow. Yeah. People are telling this magician no. Okay? Look at this. With payment received. Wow. Okay? This is somebody's message. Okay? No. Yeah, I'm here. I can make you a celebrity overnight. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay? Because this is how this person was getting paid. Off of other people's Zen energy. People who were already whole. People who didn't need an outside source, especially of human nature, to manifest here, okay? Wow. Already whole and Zen. These are people who didn't need this person's help, but I feel like somebody's got game. Somebody was convincing people that, you know, again, I can make you a celebrity overnight. I can put you on. I got the cheat code to manifestation, like you can manifest faster, better, quicker. No. Wow. Damn. It goes deeper. It goes deeper. Somebody could have called the cops on this person here. Somebody's talking. Okay, so this is not just, because I'm definitely picking up warlock, sex magic here, tantric sex here, okay? But it goes deeper. With police and open, somebody's talking to the police here, okay? Because somebody put money in, I don't know if this person was running some type of Ponzi scheme, something like that, something on the physical, honey, okay? Somebody is talking to the police because they put money in. They feel like this person has ran off. Okay, you got jackpot in the reverse here. Love story in the reverse. Somebody could be in debt. This person can owe several people, and they're so arrogant. Love story in the reverse. Wow. There's a scam here. Somebody could be a romance scammer, okay? Somebody's talking. Energy cleanse, okay? You could have cleansed your energy here. Yeah, amethyst could be significant here, okay? Or maybe you're being guided to cleanse your energy. Again, I'm picking up on a Sag and an Aries for some reason. Jackpot in the reverse, honey. Child. So this person is catching it, okay? They're getting karma. They're in debt. They're losing money here. Love story in the reverse. I'm telling you, somebody has lost what this could be glamour magic, okay? This person is a scammer. This person is a scammer here. And whatever they were using this glamour to pull people in, they have lost it. That's why they're hitting a brick wall. Because I feel like this is what they were doing for quite some time. And, you know, they were getting away with it for a period of time to where, you know, they really started believing their own bullshit. That's why you have self-centered here and this arrogance here. Like, you know, as if everything that they have, everything they were coming up on was about them. Okay. Yeah, no, love story in the reverse. Somebody can't keep running game on people. That's what I'm getting. Let's see what they're talking to the police about, because there could be some type of scheming and scamming that's going on here in the physical. Somebody's crying behind the scenes here. Okay. This could be them or one of their victims here. Somebody's talking to the police. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on, collector. Well, it was arrogant. They thought that they would never get caught. Yes, Spirit says this person does a lot of putting on, piling on, grandstanding, and showing out, honey. Okay? Now they're trying to get their story straight. Somebody's looking for a safe space. Well... Hold on, collector. Let's see. You could be going through an ascension here, okay? And I mean, this person is coming up in the reading for the collective for some reason here. Maybe this is someone who was attempting to stop you, okay? I feel like this person could have been trying to compete with you, okay? With that arrogant energy, like somebody, especially, I'm picking up on a masculine. It doesn't have to be though, but I'm getting somebody who like, they try to appear overly masculine here, okay? But their dark feminine side is really what's activated and is really what rules them here. Okay, because there's something about some petty ass competition, you know? Like somebody doesn't want to compete with other masculines. They want to come up against you, a divine feminine, you know? And if you're a masculine energy, I don't feel like you're in a competition with this person at all. Okay, like you can care less. Sorry, collective. Get these together. So somebody's got to get their ducks in a row. Because somebody's talking to the cops. Somebody called the cops, okay? If they work with this person, they're telling everything they did as well as, you know, what this person did. I don't know. I'm getting that energy, okay? Because somebody is fed up. They don't like what this person is doing. They could have stole from somebody here with that jackpot in the reverse. They could have stole a lot of money from somebody. I feel like this person is a romance scammer. I feel like when it comes to scamming, like they're all over the place with it. Okay? This person is up on every scam that's going on here, okay? Every trending scam. Like what? Yeah. Somebody wants this person in jail, okay? That's what I'm getting. Somebody wants this person in jail here. Let's see. What is this police situation here? Okay. People are pulling back from this person, maybe in droves, okay? I feel like this person had a certain amount of influence at some point in time. Maybe they even had a following here, okay? What is this? Dog. Envy has ate them alive in the reverse here, okay? Denial, disbelief, refusal of reality here. Interesting. So this person could have been sending you the evil eye and it could be backfiring here. Okay, like they're having to get real. This person is having to humble themselves. If somebody said that you were envious here, yeah, like that's a joke, okay? Somebody knows that that's a joke. Yeah, confirmation. Like, get real. That's what I'm getting. Somebody is aware that this person is in denial. They could have been saying that, oh, the collective's envious of me. It's like, yeah, no, like get real, okay? Wow. They know that this person's in denial. Okay, date night. Addiction. Somebody could have been addicted to saying that they dated you here, okay? But I feel like somebody goes on a lot of dates, okay? A lot of one night stands. This person can go on several dates in one day, okay? Because I am picking up on a Jezebel, even an escort energy here. Like I said, there's a feminine energy here where people are declining their offers, okay? Somebody could have been obsessed with dating you. Okay. Wow. There's some type of scam, and there's multiple people involved. That's why they're fighting. Okay. That's where they're fighting. So when it comes to an emperor energy, I feel like, they're hanging this person out to dry, but this is just the leader. There's multiple people involved with this situation here. Somebody could have been trying to scam surrounding you, your identity here. Somebody could have even said that you dated them. Somebody said that you were envious because of who they were dating here. I got a mother and a daughter duel at the top of the deck here that is going down with this situation, going down with the ship. Like, what is going on? Okay. There's a mother and or daughter that's guilty by association when it comes to this situation as well. Oh, I don't know if somebody was using your identity to scam. Okay. Wow. Love stories in the reverse. And guilty by association here doesn't mean that, they could be charged for something. It's just the karma is attached to them as well. Okay. It could be like a mother and a daughter that was like, backing up a false narrative here with love story in the reverse here. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion going on, though. There is some type of legalities. Neptune retrograde, confusion, uncertainty, self-deception, reevaluating values and beliefs here. Okay. So I feel like somebody was purposely trying to cause confusion when it comes to a court case here, but a lie has been detected here. Okay. Yeah. Like, there's no confusion. Somebody lied. Again, somebody is talking to the police about some type of scam, okay? Involving you or somebody in the collective here. Somebody was saying that the reason you did something was based off of envy. Somebody knows that's an effing lie. Like, get real, okay? Love story in the reverse, date night. Whoever was saying, like, swearing up and down, swearing on their grandmama grave, I swear to God, that you dated somebody, that you had a relationship with them, they're guilty, okay? Somebody may be held liable. I don't know how far this went. Somebody may be held liable as far as legal consequences. If not, the karma is definitely going to fall on them, okay? Because there's a lot of confusion. I feel like somebody tried to throw you up under the bus. They didn't want to be held liable for something. Somebody could have lied in court or lied to the law. So that could be going back to police and lapis lazuli here. Somebody could have lied to the law in the past, okay? Ciao. Because again, we started off with the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. And I'm getting an energy of retreat, okay? Now that the truth is coming out here, somebody has received some type of clarity about a timeline in the past. People are like backing up like, oh, shit. Ultimatum in the reverse. Maybe somebody thought that they were going to be able to back you up into a corner. Okay. Conqueror in the reverse. Somebody thought they had laid something on so thick. Okay. Like something was done or you were done or you weren't going to be able to get out of something here. Yeah, no. And this comparisons here is coming back as like a Six of Pentacles energy. Like I said, somebody's investments went to shit. Okay. Trash. Like they're not getting some money back or something like that. Child. So collective, this could be about what somebody told the cops, the law, in the past here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, somebody's crying, child. They crying. Which tells me that, yeah, It's over the consequences though, okay? Especially surrounding legalities here. Somebody's in tears. Child. And it's a bunch of people. They're fighting, okay? Yeah. Red flags. Because somebody's looking into this situation here. And red flags is saying like, no, this is not over. This is not dead here. Okay, something is being dug back up. Something has to be cleared up and people have to be held responsible here. Yeah. Somebody could even thought they got away. Got away with something. Okay, they got rid of something here. A transaction, they deleted something or protection. You always have protection in this situation here. I feel like when it comes to this situation, there were people trying to set you up, okay, or lay something on thick when it comes to a false narrative here, and you were somewhere minding your business, completely oblivious, okay? Not because you're naive, but because you don't have anything to do with the situation here, okay? I feel like somebody is very desperate. They're very thirsty to see you take some type of fall, okay? I'm also getting the energy where, again, it's something about throwing you up under the bus here, you know? Child, what is this? Someone tried to hide some receipts surrounding travel, okay? Miss Cleo is out here, you know that though, okay? They tried to throw something away. And something is coming up from long time ago, okay? I don't know, I picked this up last week, I think, or a few days ago. Time is flying so fast where somebody, they thought this was clever, okay? To spin a false narrative about like almost insert themselves in a timeline from the past. And when I say from the past, I mean from like damn near childhood, okay? Like they thought that was clever to go like 10 years or 20 years in order to like justify something here or just attach themselves to you, okay? Something is coming out. Something that somebody did a long time ago though, okay? Child, this situation is ridiculous here, okay? Yeah, it's very sticky. That's why this Neptune retrograde is out here. Confusion, uncertainty, self-deception. I feel like somebody lies a lot. They lied about everything here, okay? So somebody is having to like go back and look at everything. I feel like this is a lot of layers as well. Jeez. And at the end of the day, it's going to point to, number one, somebody's crazy. They're like a sociopath. And how pathetic this individual is, okay? Because I'm getting an energy where something is about you, but you're not really involved. That's why the protection is here, okay? Because it's like individuals working in your blind side. And there could have been some type of attempt, I'm hearing overthrow you. It's like when this situation was brought to your door, it would be laid on so thick that you would barely be able to pull back the layers. You wouldn't be able to fight something. I don't know why I'm getting that here. Yeah, my nose is itching, okay? Like, what? So whoever this is, definitely some adversaries here, okay? Yeah, it stems from a relationship here, okay? And somebody here who wanted to live a certain lifestyle, okay? Child. Hold on. Let's see. A child's father could be significant here. Like something is so messy. It started off small, okay? And then more people got involved. And then the more people got involved, more people wanted a piece, okay? It's like people smell blood. I'm getting an energy where there's multiple people who felt like they could come off. They could come up off of your demise. They could come up off of scapegoating you, okay? Yeah, a child's mother and a child's father could be significant here, depending on who's listening. Like if you have a child with someone, there could be another parent that's involved, something like that. A soldier, somebody could be in the armed forces, okay? Somebody could work in the food industry here, okay? Somebody could work at a plant, a plant, okay? A food plant. Spirit said these people are fools. Yeah. And somebody wanted you to take a leap of faith surrounding some type of food, surrounding some type of food here. So be mindful of that. Yeah, an aunt is involved here. Don't eat from this aunt. Okay. Somebody could be a Pisces here. North Node and Leo just fell in my lap here. Shine bright, overcoming fear. Own up to your greatness. Learn to take the lead here. I feel like you are the true leader in this situation here, okay? And multiple people felt like they had to come up, against you in order to like overthrow you, honey, okay? But it's weird because there's a lot of false narratives here. And when I say false narratives, I'm getting like fictional, okay? You know, people who have some type of logic or common sense, they'll take a lie and mix it in with the truth. I'm getting something like doesn't even make sense after something is broken down. Okay, like again, something got too messy. I feel like it, and you know, from the get-go, it wasn't supposed to get this messy, but something has gotten so messy, the lies to it's like out of their control. That's why the Wheel of Fortune came out here, okay? Somebody took a leap of faith with somebody they know on the inside here. Yeah, whoever's helping somebody on the inside here, they're under judgment here, okay? Let's see, what was this initially about? Because this situation is so layered, it's so thick, and it's a lot of damn confusion here. So you do have North Node in Capricorn that's coming out first and foremost, taking responsibility for the outcome of your actions. So that's confirmation here about the scapegoating. Okay, something happened, something fell on somebody got caught, somebody got exposed, and they chose you way back when to throw up under the bus. This could be somebody's wife. Somebody's wife could have gotten sick, okay? That's what I'm getting. Wow. Yeah. Damn. And this fell on the 8 of Cups with the Ace of Swords here, okay? Something happened in the past where multiple people left somebody high and dry. People were like hands off. Oh, I don't have anything to do with it. If somebody got sick, if somebody got infected with something, like something that they can't get rid of, it's like somebody couldn't get to the bottom of who did what, who transferred what. Okay, somebody could have even brought something home to their wife here. A Capricorn could be significant here. Okay, North Node in Capricorn here. Okay. Somebody walked away from somebody here. And I feel like somebody's a coward in this situation here. And this person is messy. Okay. I don't know how many times I have to say it. They're messy. Instead of taking responsibility for what they did, they started pulling on everybody, spinning multiple narratives here, alibis, excuses here. Anything to like redirect the truth. Anything to prevent them having to speak truth about a situation here. Now I have North Node in Taurus here. Value self. What's important to you? Achieving true self-reliance here. It went in the reverse here, okay? The truth is somebody did not value themselves in the past here, okay? They weren't focused on what was important to them, okay? Somebody could have been ass kissing, achieving true self-reliance here. Yeah, I feel like there's something that was going on in the past and it has a lot to do with embarrassment and shame, okay? Somebody's Sarah sister is relevant here. I'm getting an energy here, okay? Something popped off, okay? This person got guidance from somebody else on how to handle a situation, honey, and they were misguided because that's where the mess started, okay? That's where the mess started. Ciao. Somebody's wife could have been sleeping around with somebody, okay? Somebody's wife could have been cheating on them and they got sick, okay? Somebody even pulled some children into some shit, okay? Like whatever this is, collective, it has just snowballed out of control, okay? Yeah. Someone could have even paid a child to keep quiet about an affair, okay? About like some type of passionate, intense romance that somebody had in the past, okay? Child. Yeah, I'm hearing, I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus here. Like somebody got caught. And whoever this is, again, a coward, coward, coward is what I keep hearing. They were willing to do anything. Okay, anything other than tell the truth, man up, woman up, okay? And that's how this situation got so messy. Yeah, I can't divide and conquer. This is about like a trail. I almost wanted to say a trail of tears. How somebody contracted something way back when. Somebody's scary coward ass did not want to tell their partner. Like I said, somebody could have been cheating. Somebody could have been cheating on their wife. Somebody's wife could have been cheating. Okay. There is something about like a domino effect. Okay. When it comes to an STD that somebody can't get rid of. That's what I'm getting. And somebody played a game of divide and conquer to pit people against each other, also as a tactic so people could never get to the truth about a situation here, okay? Somebody could have even said, I'm hearing somebody could have even said that, oh no, your wife infected you, okay? There's a child. I feel like this child may not have proof of a deadly STD, but they do have proof of some type of affair, okay? That's what this is about. That's where it stems from. This is crazy. This is crazy here. Like all this. Something about a hairdresser being caught up here, okay, in the mix. You know, we had a lot of professions come out. What was it? Hairdresser. Like this situation is messy. It could be going all around town. A hairdresser, somebody works in the food service industry. What was the other profession that came out here? Okay. A maintenance man could be significant. Somebody could be a mechanic here. Okay. Somebody could be a coach. Child. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.